Hi, I'm Abby Lyons, and I'm going to show you how to play Today and Tomorrow by Vanderwaal from the Disney movie Stargirl. There's a lead sheet in the description if you want to download that to follow along. So this song uses 7 pretty basic chords. If you already know all of them, then feel free to skip ahead to the tutorial part. Our first chord is C. You're just going to put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Here's C. Then the next chord is C major 7. You're just going to put your 2nd finger now on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. Here's C major 7. Our next chord is D minor. You'll put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Here's D minor. Then our next chord is F sus2. You're going to put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Here's F sus2. And then we're also going to use a 2nd version of the F sus2 chord. You're just going to add your pinky to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Here's F sus2, the 2nd version. And the reason we're using a 2nd version is just to add a little bit of color to the ukulele part. Our next chord is E minor. You'll put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Here's E minor. And then the last chord is G. You'll put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Here's G. So we're going to play this version in the key of C major. The original is in C sharp, so if you want to play along with the original version, you're just going to have to put a capo on the 1st fret with these chords that you've just learned. So first we're going to learn how to play the verse. We're going to start on a C chord, then we go to C major 7, and then we repeat that back to C, and then C major 7. So that's the first line. We're also going to use a strumming pattern. We're going to play down, down, up, down, up. And we'll play one of those on each of these chords. So we start with C, down, down, up, down, up, C major 7. And again, back to C, and C major 7. Then in the second line, we're going to go to D minor. And we're going to go to F sus2. On D minor, we'll do 4 strumming patterns, and on F sus2, we're just going to do 2 strumming patterns. Here's what that sounds like. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Now F sus2. And then in the 3rd and final line of the verse, we're going to go back to D minor, then we go to C, and C major 7. And we'll do 2 strumming patterns on D minor, then just 1 on C, and just 1 on C major 7. And that's the whole progression for the verse. So here it is all the way through with the words so you can hear what it sounds like. Don't say maybe, just don't wake me. We can stay here for as long as we want and make forever last a while. Then in the song, that verse repeats exactly like that. So now let's learn how to play the chorus. The chorus is going to start with the F sus2 chord, and we're going to play 4 strumming patterns on that chord, like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. It kind of stays on that chord for a while. Then we're going to go to the 2nd version of our F sus2 chord. Then we'll go to D minor, then C, and minor. On each of these chords, we'll play 2 strumming patterns like this. Then the next line of the chorus is pretty similar. We're going to start out again with F sus2, the second version, then the D minor, then C, and now here's the only difference, we're going to go to G. We'll play 2 strumming patterns on each chord, and on the G chord, after 2 strumming patterns, we're going to strum once and then hold. So here's what that sounds like. F sus2, then D minor, and C, to G, that's the chorus progression, and here it is all the way through with the words. And I'll catch you falling into me, falling into you, letting go of all the things I thought were true, falling into me as I'm falling into you. It seems so clear, but I don't know what to do. And that's how you play Today and Tomorrow by Grace Vanderwaal. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps out the video. And subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more music. I also do covers and originals. And if you want to support the channel, there's a link down below to my Patreon account, and you can donate there. These videos will always be free, but in order to keep making them, it's really helpful for me to have some support from all of you guys. So thank you so much to those of you who are already patrons, and thank you if you become a patron yourself. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you very soon. I'm planning to post more often since I'm stuck at home during the quarantine. So I'll probably see you on Friday. Okay, bye!